Excuse me. What's up, everybody? Of course, this is the movie trivia singles division. I am your host, Haven, the villain Pendergast, and I am joined by. Am I even joined by anybody today? I don't know. We'll see what's going on. But I do have two guys competing head to head. That's going to be Matty G versus Chris Diaz, and we do have Papa West in the building, the teammate and the manager for Matty G. So let's go to these guys first and see how they're feeling. Let's start with Papa West. What's up, man?
Oh, I'm doing good. And if you want me to help commentate, Haven, I'm definitely, I will help you out with that. You can always count on Papa West to help you out.
Nice. Let's go to Matty G. How's he feeling?
Matty G's ready to fuck somebody up. Let's do this.
Matt, hold on, real quick. As your manager, I have to say, you did remember to warn Chris that you were about to destroy him before this, right? So it's all consensual.
Oh, wait, no. Actually, we need to do that right now. Chris, I know this is your debut match, but I'm looking for 2-0, and my last match ended by TKO, and I'm gonna end this one by KO.
All right.
Just so you are aware, Chris. Just so you are aware. And that is not a spoiler.
Chris himself.
It's not a spoiler. It's the truth.
All right. Let's go to Chris. Welcome to Jack Well Trivia. It's your debut match. You got some tough competition. These guys seem like they're out for blood. I don't know why they got hatred for you, but how are you feeling tonight, Chris?
I feel like this is actually probably my favorite league. Looking forward to playing, watching all of these matches. And here to play Matty. I'm here to show who I am. So I did that with trivia, and I cannot wait for round 2 because that's probably my favorite round from your league.
Well, just remember though, we are Vikings for life, motherfucker.
Vikings for life.
And I could drop some spoilers, but right now we're sitting at 1-1 with a TKO. Eventually, we may make that at 2, but I'd like to make this record look a little bit better because knowing the villain, he's got a tournament coming up, and Matty G needs to be sitting at the top. I want that gold.
All right, gentlemen. I'm gonna bring you guys to the ring. If you got music, you can play it. I'm gonna go alphabetical. If you don't have music, that's fine. It doesn't fucking matter. So, introducing first, making his debut here, he is Chris Movie Diaz. And his opponent, he is a member of the Viking Raiders. He is accompanied to the ring by his manager, Papa West. With a record of 1-0, he is Matty G. Graham. All right, gentlemen. Round 1 is going to work like this. You're going to get 8 random movie questions. You're going to get 15 seconds to write them down. When I call your name, you're going to show the answer and verbalize the answer. If you press the word, you get 1 point. Get it wrong, it doesn't matter. You just won't get any points. If you do get a perfect round, you will get a bonus question at the end of round 1. And I thought there was like some water on my screen, and I was gonna go wipe it. It's just Papa West's like lamp on the top or light thing. Anyway, the fuck am I talking about? Here we go. All right, you guys do have 4 repeats and 1 challenge throughout the match. So, Chris, are you ready?
Yes.
Matty G, are you ready?
I'll cover that.
No, you're fine. All right. What's is there? So let's go on.
Live, motherfucker. Yo, who wrote this match? Haven, who wrote this match?
I write all the questions and symbols, unless I'm playing them, then I don't.
Making sure, because Travis got some weird questions.
I know. All right, let's start with Let's start with question number 1. It's going to come in the category of sci-fi. Sci-fi. Val Kilmer, Carrie Ann Moss, and Tom Sizemore all star in which 2000 film? Don't know if this is softball. Man, probably not. But this is a great fielder for round number 1.
I
See
think
how
in
these
the
guys.
medium ball range. Not too easy, but not too tough.
Yeah.
Just nice.
I'll
I
repeat.
always love.
Repeat.
Oh, you need to read. All right. That's your first repeat. Chris. Okay. Sci-fi. Question number 1. Val Kilmer, Carrie Ann Moss, and Tom Sizemore all star in which 2000 sci-fi film? Yeah, it came out in the year 2000, so that film is officially 20 years old. We're going to have to hit him with the 5. And we have Kevin Post in the building. Post. He's in the chat. Thank you for being there. Post. 4. Oh, yeah, whatever. 1. Pens down. All right, let's start. Let's go to Matty G first. Let's see what he has.
You got a blank board, homie. I cannot pull it.
All right, let's see if Movie Diaz has it.
I probably didn't get it right. I tried to make it reloaded.
Oh, no. The correct answer was Red Planet. Red Planet. Based on them going to Mars, trying to find life. All right, let's see how they handle number 2. It's going to come in everyone's favorite category, movie release dates.
Movie release dates!
What year was Coming to America released in theaters?
Ooh.
I was watching a video today, and I was surprised when they said the year it came out. I was like, holy shit. That kind of threw me for a loop. But yeah, he was big in those years. Right, Papa West?
Oh, yeah, right. But not as big as he was in The Nutty Professor, because he was really big in that movie. But those are two different definitions of the word big, so.
Hell yeah. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Movie Diaz.
I take it, guess in 1995.
Oh, sorry, that's incorrect. Matty G.
87.
Off by 1 year. The correct answer was 1988.
88.
God damn it. I had that written down the first time.
All right.
Sometimes that trick doesn't work for you, Matt.
Where are we at? Question number 3. I can't even ask this question now. That one looks a little too. Okay. Question number 3 is going to come in the category of animation. Animation. Who voices Dracula's daughter, Mavis, in Hotel Transylvania? Papa West, I know you've probably watched this movie a bunch of times.
She's even sexier in real life.
Not this one, but I've seen the second one a couple times. Which they're the same person.
I know you got the little
there's
one.
not a difference.
I actually like all 3 of them.
All right. Looks like these guys look like they're ready. We're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I believe we're at Matty G.
We're actually at Chris, but that's okay. It's Selena Gomez.
That is correct. Nope, because I started with Movie Diaz when it came to release dates first.
Whatever.
So, you know what?
Fuck you.
All right, let's go to Movie Diaz.
Probably one of my underappreciated animated trilogy, Selena Gomez.
All right, correct. Both of these guys are on the board. Good shit, good shit. After 3 questions, these guys are here. All right, question number 4 comes in the category of comedies. Adam Devine gets more than he bargained for when he gets a new phone and the AI turns his life upside down in which 2019 film?
So bad.
Haven, you broke up. Can you repeat that one?
Yeah, that's no problem. All right. The star, the real life star's name is Adam Devine. He's in a movie, he's in a film where he gets more than he bargained for when he gets a new phone. The AI turns his life upside down in which 2019 film?
It is. Oof.
Quick disclaimer: as a guy who works with phones every day, phones do not actually do this. So if you're one of those people thinking about getting into a smartphone, but after watching this, we're like, no, I don't want to do that. Don't worry, it's not going to happen. Might get close, but not to this extent.
And in Divine need to fire his manager, get a new manager. He's not been getting good one.
All right, let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We are back at movie Diaz.
Also starting Word Burn, Jesse.
What is it? What do you say?
Jesse. Gesi.
Okay. Sorry. I yeah. Sorry.
All right, let me hold on for that for a second. Let's go to
I think that's how you spell it.
Yeah, I said Jesse too.
no. Oh, I'm sorry. Since they both have Jesse, we're gonna go to Papa West for a ruling. The correct answer was Jexy with an X, but spelling doesn't matter. But they both did have J and I.
Yeah, he's got it spelled right.
Chris has the XI, yes.
I spelled it SSI.
Yeah, spelling doesn't matter.
Yeah, I
They just threw
spelled
me
it.
off for a reason.
Yeah, I spelled it
No,
with
you're fine.
SI. Okay.
Yeah, you're fine. Spelling doesn't matter. You could put 20 S's in there, and I wouldn't care. I just want to make sure that we're on board. I couldn't hear you guys were saying, so I thought you guys were saying Lexi instead of Jexy. So you guys both get the point.
Here. Yeah,
All
see,
right.
I spelled it that way.
Yeah.
I only saw it once.
I didn't even see it, but I remember the trailer. Turned me off from seeing it.
All right. Question number 5 is going to come in the category of horror films. Horror films. Excuse me. American troops on a mission to destroy a radio transmitter finds out that Nazis are doing sinister experiments on people in which 2018 film.
Probably one of my
Did you watch
favorite.
Papa West, did you see this film?
This is one that has been on my list that I just keep forgetting to watch.
It's on Hulu. Watch
I
it.
know, and I've been meaning to watch it. I just haven't done it yet.
Yeah, I seen it on Hulu a couple months back. I don't know if it's still on there. I believe
It's such
Let's
a
go
surprise from me.
It's a trip.
2, 1. Pens down. All right, we're gonna start with Matty G.
Overlord.
That is correct for 1 point. Let's go to movie Diaz.
Starting Kurt Russell's on White Russell, Overlord.
Movie's a trip
Nice.
and a half.
All
I
right.
like to upgrade better though.
Oh, I strong. I love both, but I like Overlord better.
7, 8. Okay. Here we go. Category number 6 is rom-com. Rom-com. Rebel Wilson, Liam Hemsworth, and Parika Chopra all star in which 2019 rom-com? Did you take Mrs. West out to go watch this in the theaters when it came out, Papa West?
No. She usually lets me get to pick the movie. Last time she picked was the Snow White Winter's War, that movie, and it was such crap. She was like, never let me pick the movie again. So since then I picked it, and I definitely was not picking this.
Chris Hemsworth was pretty
Oh, that's-
badass in that Snow White movie, though.
My girlfriend took me to like a Boston. That was just.
Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're back to Diaz.
Well, maybe that's probably not bad. That took my girlfriend to go see. Is it romantic?
That is correct for 1 point. Let's see what that motherfucker Maddie has.
Grandma Warrior, one of Grandma Warrior's favorite. Isn't it romantic?
Woo! Oh, Papa West turning on him, booing his own teammate. All right. He's got tied up.
Grandma Warrior, damn it. Not me, Grandma Warrior.
All right. Question number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Question number 7 is going to come in the category of directors. Directors. Who directed the sci-fi epic Pacific Rim? Ooh, shit. I think we stumped them, Papa West. Look at these fuckers scrambling their brains trying to figure out this tough-ass question right here. These guys, oh, man. Let me see. They both have glasses on. One.
I'm fucking glad,
we don't give a shit.
I'm fucking glad spelling doesn't count.
Yeah, same here.
That's a good idea, especially for this person's name.
No shit. All 3 of them?
Hey, we didn't ask your fucking opinion, Matty G.
just do a better job at pronunciation than someone Schmodown related.
All right, I'm liking Movie Diaz's attitude and confidence. Seems like he's a good player. Too bad. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Matty G.
It was him, but all right. Guillermo del Toro.
That's correct.
Who did not
direct the Movie Diaz has.
I think Demetrio del Toro because that's how I usually hear it, but you still say you care about spelling.
Guillermo del Toro.
That's fine. You got it right.
I'm sorry, gentlemen. We were looking for Guillermo del Toro. Very close, though.
You know, if you say that, though, you fuck me out of a point. I just want to point that out.
Okay.
I'm not going to fire you.
All right. All right. Let's go to what is this? What is 8. This one?
8.
Question number 8. All right. Question number 8 is going to come in the category of classics. Classics. In what film does James Dean play teenager Jim Stark? In which film, I should say. Now, what film? Little hint for both these guys. He only was in 3, so we got a 33.3% chance of getting it right.
Yes.
All right, James Dean, big icon, man. You know, nowadays you can't do what he did. We're gonna go 5, 4. Nobody called for a repeat, right? 3, 2, 1. That's down, and we're starting with. If I'm not mistaken, we're starting with Matty G.
No, we're starting with him. I went first last time.
Okay. Movie Diaz.
I believe it Rebel Without Cause.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, Matty G.
Rebel Without a Cause.
Correct. Nice. All right. Both of these guys. Papa West, at the end of round number 1, both of these guys are tied with 6 points apiece, which I must say is very impressive. So, round 2 works like this. Since Matty G is higher in the rankings, since he already has a win, he will get to pick between A, B, or C. That's going to land on actor, actress, or director. You guys can kind of talk for the first one to see if you guys like that or not, but ultimately it's Matty G's choice if you guys stick with that or not. Once that's finalized, I'm gonna go to Chris Diaz first since Maddie's picking it. We'll just go to him first, and then you guys are gonna have 5 seconds to go back and forth naming the film that person starred in. But wait until I call your name before you say an answer, so I make sure I keep track of the score correctly. So if everybody's watching at home got that, and these cats got that, I know Papa West got that. So Maddie G, what would you like, sir? A, B, or C?
I'd like to take a minute and speak to my manager. Papa West. Last time I went with B, and it was a little hairy. Do you have another letter you think we should go with?
Go with C this time.
You know what? I have a cat. I like that. Caleb, if you spelled it wrong, would be Caleb. So I like that. We're gonna go with C.
All right, C. He's going to land on a very talented, diverse actor, Woody Harrelson. So, you guys comfortable with that? Looks like they're both look like they're in the game. Before we do start, you guys could write down movie names. That is perfectly okay in here. You guys need to. I'm gonna give you guys 10 seconds if you guys want to brainstorm or two, by yourselves. Just write down some lists. That's totally fair. That's legal here. So, Papa West, what do you think about this guy? He's got a long list.
The fact that they're not saying anything, I think they're comfortable. Woody Harrelson, he is a funny actor. There are several movies that anytime I watch, it immediately brings me into a good mood. Unfortunately, I cannot say these movies yet because that would be cheating. But
yes, sir.
Papa West, I'm sitting here kind of brainstorming. What do you think? I mean, he's got a pretty diverse, what do you think? I'm kind of, because, you can't write yet because that would be considered cheating. Just a note to Chris, you can't be writing yet.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Well, you could be ready.
Right. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, see, you told me.
I told you guys.
Oh, my bad. Or I
said you guys.
My bad.
I said you guys have sit down if you want, because nobody said. Y'all both started writing like y'all were down with it. That's why I'm like, all right.
No, I'm sitting here contemplating it, but that's all right.
Matt, how do you feel about Woody Harrelson?
I guess we'll have to run with it, won't we?
Yep. All right, time is up. Remember, Chris Diaz, when I give you the go, you say one title, that's it. Don't list off a shitload right now. All right. Who's ever left standing at the end of the round will have 10 seconds to list off 6 more films that person started in if they can for 6 extra points to get yourself in KO or TKO range. So let's go to Movie Diaz. We need one answer starting now.
Venom.
Correct for 1 point. All right. Maddie G.
Zombieland.
That is correct for 1 point. Back to Movie Diaz.
Zombieland 2, Double Tap.
Nice. That is correct. Maddie G.
Money Train.
That is correct for 1 point. Back to Movie Diaz.
Hunger Game.
Ooh, correct for 1 point. Let's go back to Maddie G.
Hunger Games Catching Fire.
Nice. Correct. Boom. Back to Movie Diaz.
Hunger Game Mockingjay Part 1.
Let me check to see if he was in that one. Yep. Correct for 1 point. Back to Maddie G.
Let's close that out, shall we? Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2.
Correct for 1 point. Back to Rosa Diaz.
Edge of 17.
That is correct for 1 point. Back to Maddie G.
White Men Can't Jump.
And that is correct. Back to not Rosa. Fucking Movie Diaz. I'm thinking 199. 5.
Are you just rubbing it in my face that you're saying that?
Free Billboard outside Ebbing, Missouri.
That's correct for 1 point. Nice one. Let's go back to Maddie G. Get an answer. 3,
No, I'm out.
2. Oh, we're out this round. Think of some. Well, not round, but let's go back to movie, Diaz.
Is it Love and Basketball is one of them?
Ooh, that is incorrect. So both of you guys have one knock. So let's go back to Matty G.
Oh, Solo, a Star Wars story.
Correct for 1 point. Nice comeback. Let's go back to movie, Diaz.
Ooh.
We're gonna need an answer. 2, 1.
Cat.
Damn. Sorry, time is up. So we're Matty G. You're actually in a good standing. You have 10 seconds to list off 6 more films starting now.
Oh shit! What's the one with Antonio Banderas called? I can't pull anymore. I'm dead.
Come on, man. For real? Holy shit. All right.
Every fucking time.
All right. Wow.
Every fucking time I get that, I always blank.
Y'all didn't think of
At
Kingpin?
the end.
Oh,
Oh.
That's like one of my favorite movies ever. So
I know, and it was
None of you
right here.
None of you guys said any of the Now You Can See Me movies. He was in that shit. War of the Planet of the Apes.
Bitch.
I mean, yeah, War of the Planet of the Apes. Nobody said that. I was surprised since that movie was big time. He's been in so much shit that I'm not going to go through the list right now. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
Haven? What's the one? The boxing one that he did with Antonio Banderas came out early 90s.
I do not know. You know what? We're gonna skip that. We'll talk about that after the match.
That's
I
fine.
don't know if I forget what it was.
That's fine.
All right. At the end of round number 2, Papa West, if you could believe it, these guys are tied.
I'm
with
one
12 points.
no, you're tied. It's Play It to the Bone, Matt.
and I up one because he missed 2 in a row and I got one in the middle. I should be up 1.
Because
No,
you
it's
missed.
12.
Yeah,
All right.
you missed, then he missed.
First, and he missed.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you tied it up, and then he missed again.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Man, that's a tough.
See, I told you, Chris,
Yeah.
it's not as easy as you think. But that's
Yeah,
all
it's
right.
always the lights, man. When the lights are on, sometimes, you kind of freeze up a little bit. But anyway, round 3
That's
works
why I
like
turned
this.
mine off.
True. I'll turn mine off. We'll be pitch black in this bitch. Anyway, all right, round 2
Then we
works
couldn't
like
see
this.
you.
Yeah. You're each guys will give me 3 numbers between 1 and 21. Since Matty G, you're still, higher ranked. Let me get your 3 numbers first.
Mr. Manager, I have faith in you. Will you pick me 3 numbers?
Yeah. I was just going to say, why don't you go with the Little Warrior numbers?
All right, let's do that. 12, 7, and 9.
12, 7, and 9. All right. Movie Diaz. What are your 3 numbers, sir?
In honor of my birthday, 5, 20, and in honor of 1991, 19.
5, 20, 19. And Kevin is still in the building. He said No Country for Old Men. That is correct. Another movie that Woody was in.
That movie has followed me in these fucking leagues too. Except for last time it cost him a win.
Okay.
I've only seen that movie once. Oh.
Love that movie.
All right, Chris, you're going to go first. You pick number 5. Mm-hmm. Number 5 is going to be in the category of sci-fi. And this is just for you, Chris, and you still have 3 repeats left. For your 2-pointer in sci-fi, who played Ava in Ex Machina?
Ooh. Let's try Vikander.
That is correct for 2 points. All right. So we're going to swing it to Maddie G. Maddie G, for your 2-pointer. You landed on, you picked number 12. That's going to be in family films. Family films. Who plays George Henderson in the film Harry and the Hendersons?
Oof.
Papa West, I know you love this movie. I think it's the best Bigfoot movie we've ever had.
Yeah. I also strive to be this character in my everyday life.
Nice. Hey, he's a good guy to look up to.
He is.
We're going to have to give you the count of 5,
I know it's wrong, but Steve Martin.
4. No. We're looking for Papa West. Hit him with him. Tell him who it was.
Jonathan Lithgow.
I can see him.
Yep.
I couldn't get his name.
Love.
That means we're staying on you, buddy boy. For question number 3, you pick category 7. Matty G, that's going to come in the category of thrillers. In the film Child 44, who stars as Soviet secret police officer Leo Demindor?
Tom Hardy.
Demindor. What was that?
Tom Hardy.
Correct for 3 points.
If he missed that, he'd have to revoke his Action Army membership.
Thank you, Andrew Guy. I've never seen that movie, so that's the only reason I know that. AA for life, brother.
All right. Whew. So we're going back to movie Diaz. You pick number 20.
Mm-hmm.
Number 20 is going to come in the category of directors for your 3 points. Directors. All right. Who directed the films Capote, Moneyball, and Foxcatcher?
Oof.
I believe
Repeat.
this is kind of a okay. That's your second repeat in the category of directors for 3 points. Who directed the films Capote, Moneyball, and Foxcatcher?
Isn't that his third? Didn't
His
he
second.
use? Okay, I've got it written on my board wrong. I apologize.
No problem. Papa West, take care of your client before he gets DQ'd out the match.
I take it again. Is it Aaron Sorkin?
Ooh, sorry, that is incorrect. The correct answer was Bennett Miller. Bennett Miller.
Bennett Miller.
A lot of people love the movies that he directed, but a lot of people don't know who he is. So I
Chris,
thought that was a good one, you know.
Chris, don't feel bad. I didn't know it either.
Well, Sorkin, he wrote Moneyball, so
Yeah, that's where I rely.
That's where I went to. So don't feel bad.
All right. So right now we're at Movie Diaz. You have 2 repeats left. You have 1 question for 5 points. You hit this one, you send it back to your adversary or your rival, Matty G. If you miss it, that's the game, brother. All right. You pick number 19. That's going to come in the category of classics. Classics for 5 points. Peter Sellers stars as a French police detective in 6 films about which classic character?
The pink. You want the character name or you want the cartoon character itself?
I want just the cartoon character's fine.
The Pink Panther.
That is correct for 5 points.
I was about to. I was about to go. Yeah. Okay. No.
That's such an easy 5-point question.
Yeah. I don't think that's a 5-pointer, but that's okay. We can talk about that later.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess. I put classic character. Yeah. I just
think
thought it
you
was. I didn't. Yeah. I just thought it was me when I wrote it down because I was like, damn, I didn't realize there was 6 fucking movies.
Also got
All right.
remade terribly with Steve Martin. Which we never
I love those Steve Martin movies. So Chris, shut up.
The first one is okay.
Okay.
The second one,
All right. Oh, where are we at with this one? We are at
9.
your question number 9. Question number 9 is going to come in the category of dramas. Dramas, Matty G. And you need to hit this one to win the game. You still have, I believe you have all your repeats left. All right. In the category of dramas for your 5-pointer, what film stars Edward Norton, Danny DeVito, Kathleen Keener, and Robin Williams?
ooh,
Kevin is giving you some encouraging words, saying deep breath, Maddie.
And remember, you
Now-
do have all 4 repeats.
now
I'm going to have to hit you with the
this is a tough one.
Repeat the question.
4. All right, your first repeat. In the category of dramas, what film stars Edward Norton, Danny DeVito, Kathleen Keener, and Robin Williams?
I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and say Good Will Hunting, but I know that's wrong.
And your winner, Chris Movie Diaz. The correct answer we were looking for was Death to Smoochie. Death to Smoochie.
I've never even seen it, so
It was fucking weird. All right. Woo! Thank you. All right. Let's go to locker rooms. Papa West, since you're here, you want to interview these guys? See how they're doing?
I was not prepared to do that, but okay, I can.
All right.
So let's go ahead and go to Chris Diaz first. Chris, you were able to pull out the win. Did you find this as a little bit of redemption for what Matt did to you in your debut in Game Zone?
Yeah, like this is why I was so nervous because Matt is such a great player. I was nervous against him, but compared to my other matches, this is some of the most easier questions I had in a while. I knew a lot of them off the top of my head.
All right. And I usually don't do this in Jack of All Trivia, but I do this in my other leagues. And Haven, if you have a problem with it, too bad. Is there anyone else in Jack of All Trivia that you're wanting to take on and get to 2-0 against?
I'll really take anybody. Like everybody nice. It's like I really don't take anybody on. Anybody want to come at me, around me. I think this show that I am pretty good at single question besides indicate them. So yeah, ready to take anybody on.
All right. Chris, ready to take anyone on. So I guess now I have to talk with Matt. Which, Matt, you had a great game. I'm not going to let these losers try to bring you down and say you lost and how you suck at life and all that. I'm just going to say, hey, you did a fantastic job. You played your heart out. The best of us fall at sometimes. So, of course, I'm not going to ask you how you're feeling. I'm just going to ask you, who are you going to use for redemption?
I want the fucker again.
You want Christy? Okay. So, Haven, there you have it. Matt wants to take on Chris again.
Because I think his 5-pointer literally, the question was so written so you fucking knew it. He literally said cartoon character in the fucking question. And then Death to Smoochie. How many fucking people have actually seen Death to Smoochie?
I've seen that film. All right. We've heard from Matty G and Papa West. Those guys are fuming. You know, they didn't take the loss very well. And these guys, I know they're going to sign some, they're going to probably have a petition up, you know, getting guys to agree with their views, the ideology.
I know Kevin Park fucking agrees with me, god damn it.
I mean, I already have 25 signatures boycotting this match, so.
Dude, look at that.
I don't
Look how they
think this
conspire
happened.
against the Viking Raiders are just ridiculous. All right.
No, the fucking Viking Raiders actually have a match this week. God damn it, that's what I'm going to do to pick myself up. And guess what, Kevin? I'll play you. Let's go. No, the fucking Viking Raiders have a match this weekend, and we are going to beat the Sons of Apocalypse. And going into the goddamn tournament, we are going to definitely come out with a positive record. I can already tell you because it's been announced our next match that's coming out pretty soon is Mirror Image, and we are looking for fucking redemption. God damn it, we lost to them by 1 point, and guess what? We are coming for blood, whether that means we win by KO or TKO. God damn it, we're gonna do it. Kevin, Chris, Haven, fucking stack them up. Let's go. You know what? This just pisses me off. Let's fucking play. Sign me another.
All right.
Sign me another goddamn match. Let's go tomorrow.
Hey, I want a match first, Matt.
I'll play
Share
you
the
too.
load.
I'll play you too.
Let's go.
I want to play Haven. Let's go.
Let's go to manager / co-host this evening, Papa West. I know you know, try to be don't be biased, but how are you feeling? What are your thoughts on the match?
Can I challenge something real quick? When Chris answered his 5-point question, the question was name the character, and he said the Pink Panther. Peter Sellers does not play the Pink Panther. He plays Jacques Cousteau, or Clouseau. Cousteau is a mariner. Yeah. Matt, I'm sorry I failed you because that would have won you the game right there. But it's okay.
Can we go back and replay this bitch? Because officially he's right. Officially he's right.
Bye.
No. The initial question. Haven, repeat
you know what?
Haven,
Shut
repeat
your
the
ass
question.
up. You know what?
Haven, repeat the fucking question. You shitted me. No.
Okay.
See, Travis is doing that shit to us too.
You know what they say?
Travis is doing that shit to us too.
Maybe if you were getting hand jobs behind the fucking tool shed and studied before this match, you could have won. But you know, 20 to 20. That's what you always tell me. So it's your life. I ain't gonna judge. Anyway, let's go around the world. I want to say my stuff about the match. Both of these guys came in, you know, very knowledgeable. They ended round 1 tied at 6. They ended round 2 tied at 12 apiece, going into round 3. You know, it just came down to 2 different 5-pointers. One might have been easier than the other, but that was my fault, you know. But it is what it is. The final score was 19-15. So, with all that being said, let's go around the horn and find out where we can find these good brothers. Let's start with the winner of this evening, Chris. Where can the good people find you?
You can find me on Facebook. I have a match coming up pretty soon. I think it's live on Friday with Titan League, which I go up against the boss. So be on the lookout for that in the Geekum. And then making my debut. And then I debut on Movie Face Up. I got Matt coming up in 2 weeks. And then hopefully another match here. And then but Matt, you were a great player and great game today.
Thank you. Let's go to Papa West. Where can the good people find you, brother?
You can find me all over the place. I help out, or I partake in some of the other leagues. You can find me at TMG Entertainment, the debate league of the fan leagues. I help out with all of their inner leagues. I run late TV fights, so if you like yelling about TV stuff, I'm the guy to talk to. I'll get you hooked up. You can also find me on the Facebook group, Cool Guy Presents, Cool Guy in the Gang. All nonsense, all the time. We're just starting a best video game series of all times. And you can find me accepting my award of Manager of the Year whenever Jack of All Trivia does release their
I don't know about that. You
awards.
should have challenged that motherfucker.
After this match is omitted from the record books.
You're all way under the bus. Jesus. All right, let's go to the loser of this evening, Matty G. Where can I go find you, brother?
You can find me on Facebook at Matt Graham. Also you can find me over at TMG tomorrow night. No, Thursday night. Sorry, I don't even know what fucking day it is. Thursday night, you'll find myself and that man above me. Yes, I still say fuck the villain, but that's okay. Over at Suplex City Chats, we talk about that sport that's actually still around. That'd be wrestling. We talk about that. This week we're breaking down probably one of my, if not my favorite pay-per-view of 2020 so far, Double or Nothing. And we've got a little bit of Raw we got to talk about, and that's that. Also on TMG Saturday night at 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 Pacific as well. That counts for Suplex as well. We're talking to the man that's been called up from the fan leagues, Adam Collins, as well as our friend over there,
Nice.
our friend Taryn Neal. You can also catch me over on the Cadis Silvis YouTube channel doing his Cadis Silvis Extreme Terror Haunt tour. And then the week after that, if you caught our Cadis Silvis Takeover last week, we're coming back for part 2. So we get to talk to the actors and Taryn about his terror experience. So check that out.
Oh, hell yeah. Awesome. Yeah, and big ups to Adam. You know, he made it to the Schmodown, so hopefully when he debuts, we can see him kick ass. Great.
And guess what? I just want to announce we are also the first Schmodown after show, whatever the fuck you want to call it, podcast. I don't give a fuck anymore. To have Adam on. Don't forget when they start, when Schmodown, my MTS starts talking about, after show of the year, you got to give a little bit of a shout out to him After Dark. We've had, the villain on to talk about Jack of All Trivia.
Mm-hmm.
We've had actors and directors of movies. We've actually done a movie premiere on there. So don't forget to give us a shout out there.
Oh, yeah. And, of course, I have been your host this evening, the villain. You can find me on Facebook at Jack of All Trivia. That's how we become friends. That's how I get you in matches. And, of course, you can find us on YouTube at Jack of All Trivia. So, for Matty G, for Chris Diaz, Papa West, the villain says good night, peace out, and Matty G, go whore. You're done, so you can go whoring again. Sorry to